Good afternoon, my YouTube viewers. It is Crystal here. In this video, what we're going to cover is how to create objects in R. So there are several ways that you can create objects in R, and we're going to cover those ways. The most common ways to create an object in R is to use the syntax of that. So x becomes 10, so that's x is less than dash 10. That means an x equals 10, and that's basically how you do it in R. And then another one is y equals 20. So R will accept that syntax of y equals 20. And a third way to do it, which is rare but is still acceptable, is the dash and greater than sign. So 30 becomes z, and that means z equals 30. And then so when we print that all up, we have cat x, next line gives you 10, cat y, next line gives you 20, and cat z, next line gives you 30. And so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to create an object through a function. So v, that's a vector, becomes c brackets 1, 2, 3. So c is a vector. And m becomes matrix brackets 1 to 9, comma, in row equals 3. So that means you're going to create a matrix of 9 elements, and there's going to be 3 rows that comprise those 9 elements. The next thing we're going to create is a data frame. So df becomes data.frame brackets a equals 1 to 3, comma, b equals c brackets x, comma, y, comma, z brackets. So we're going to print v. So cat brackets d, comma, v, comma, next line gives you 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to print m, cat brackets m, comma, next line. So it's going to be 1 to 9. And then we're going to print the data frame, which is print brackets df, and it prints you your data frame, which is numbers 1 to 3 in column A, and letters X, Y, Z in column B. So you also can use constructors for specific object types. So a list, LST, becomes list, brackets name equals Palestine, comma, scores equals C, brackets 90, comma, 95. And if you print off the list, print LST, it's going to give you your name of Palestine and your scores of 90 and 95. And then we're going to use a factor. So F becomes factor, brackets C, brackets low, medium, high. And then so if you want to print the factor, so your factor is going to be 2, 3, 1. And then if you want to print F, it's going to be low, medium, and high. And then we're going to create a model. Model becomes LM, that's linear model, brackets MPG tilde HP, comma, data equals MT cars. So your data uses the inbuilt data set of MT cars, which is in R, and LM is your linear model, and MPG is miles per gallon, which is a column in MT cars, and HP is a column in MT cars as well. So we're going to call the formula, which LM, we're going to print our model, and then we're going to call the formula brackets LM brackets formula equals MPG tilde HP, comma, data equals MP cars. And then the coefficients are going to be The intercept is going to be 30.09, and the HP is 0.06823 negative. So we're going to create an object by attaching a class attribute. So person becomes list, brackets, name equals Tracy, comma, age equals 30. Class person becomes person. So we're going to print off the structure of person. And so it's a class of person, hidden list of 1, and character element is Tracy, and the numeric element is 30. And then when we print class brackets person, you get person. We're going to create an object using a constructor function. So new person becomes function, brackets, name, comma, age. And this is how the function operates. Structure, brackets, list, brackets, name equals name, comma, age equals age, brackets, comma, class equals person. And P becomes new person, that's your function, brackets, Tracy, comma, 30, because it accepts the name and the age as input. So we're going to print off the structure of P, so you get the actual structure of P, and then you're going to print off new person, and the new person is structure, brackets, list, brackets, name equals name, comma, age equals age, brackets, comma, class equals person. So now we've got S4 object creation. So set class, brackets, car, comma, slots equals list, brackets, make equals character, comma, year equals numeric. So make, it means it's a character element, and year means it's a numeric element. My car becomes new, brackets, car, comma, make equals Toyota, comma, year equals 2020. And then so when we print off STR, my car, and so it says a formal class of car, package is global, ENV with 2 slots. So make is a character of Toyota, and year is a numeric of 2020. So we use R6 is reference-based mutable objects. So we're going to use the library R6 in this. So in this instance, it isn't an inbuilt function. You have to use a library, but we'll go ahead and cover it anyway. Car becomes R6 class, brackets, car, comma, public equals list, brackets, make equals null, comma, year equals null, comma, initialize equals function, brackets, make, comma, year, and then the function is self-make becomes make, and self-year becomes year. And then so basically this is, we've created a class in R. So C1 becomes car new, brackets, Honda, comma, 2022. And then so we print the structure of C1. So classes equals car, comma, R6 car. It's public. It's a clone function, D equals false. Initialize function, brackets, make, comma, year. Make is Honda, year is 2022. So environments act like mutable objects. So env becomes new dot env brackets. Env $x becomes 42. And then so we print brackets s dot list env. And then so you've got $x and then 42. So we're going to use assign for dynamic names. So assign brackets, dynamic name, comma, 100. And then so we're going to print dynamic name, and it's 100. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to create create an object within a data environment. df2 becomes within brackets df, and then it's going to be c becomes a times 2. And then so we print df2 because earlier on in this video we defined df, and so in this program, and so df is still loaded in memory. And then so now we're going to print df2, and df2 becomes a times 2. So we've got our data frame. So your integer for column A is 1, 2, 3. Character for column B is XYZ. And column C is a double. So that's going to be 1 times 2. So it's going to be 2, 4, 6. So that concludes the video on creating objects in R. And so the ones that you're going to need to use the most are going to be the becomes and the equal sign, because those are the ones that you're going to use the most. But the other ones, you can use them, and then you will use them when you're programming, which is why I decided to go ahead and cover them. So that concludes this video. The next video is going to be another topic on using R for statistical purposes, and I hope that you decide to watch it.